been so you feel like your pelvis is gonna break in half. You feel like you're just gonna split open. Oh, let me just talk about this in general. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Fatim. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if it's your first time, I want to say welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Today's video is going to be a quick second trimester update of what I've been doing, if I've stayed keto, what I've been cooking, what I've been eating, did I exercise, did I fast. If you want to find out all that good stuff, stay tuned. Okay, let's start from question number one. What was I eating? Y'all, I was eating whatever I felt like eating, not even gonna lie. There were some days I was very strict keto, some days I was non-keto, some days I was half keto, half non-keto. It was just like, we're gonna do what we can do, okay? I did try my best to be healthy, but I was eating jacket potatoes, I was eating bread, I was eating cake. Not as much, just because the sugar was making me so sick, so sick. Quite a bit of meat. I went through a meat phase. I found that every 2 to 3 weeks I was going through a phase that was completely different from the previous. I went through a phase of craving certain foods, and I would cook it and I would only have it once, because then the next time I'm like, I don't want to see this, I want to smell it, I don't even want to hear about it, don't tell me this is even a thing. So the struggle has been real the second trimester, y'all. It's been so real, but I have tried to maintain my weight as far as numbers on this scale. I think I've gained a lot of weight. I feel like I have. It could just be because I'm feeling heavy, but some people are like, nah, you look good, and I'm like, nah, I don't feel good, you know. So that was the first thing. I was keto some days and I was non-keto some days. That's that. So the second thing is, was I fasting? Oh my goodness. Okay, I want to say this right. So from week 13 to about week 16, 17, yeah, 17, 18, there was no such thing as fasting. I went through days where I was like, yeah, okay, I'm not that hungry, so I'm not gonna eat, but I didn't have a fasting schedule. Come week 19 now, which was like the 1st of March. Oh my goodness, back-to-back fasting. And I'm talking OMAD, I'm talking 24-hour fast, I'm talking 18 hours. There were days where I was like, I don't understand what's going on. And so I just took the time to focus spiritually and to really bond and, you know, prepare for what God has for the next coming months. Because I was just like, I don't understand what is going on, and I'm not going to fight my body. If I can't eat, I can't eat. You know, at some point I had to remind myself to eat. I mean, it was bad. It was bad, but it was good. And I know that a lot of people will kill me and say, oh my God, girl, you fasting and you in the second trimester and baby needs nutrients and blah, blah, blah. I get that. But I really was listening to my body. I was not going to eat if I was not hungry. And for me, that was that. It was a thing of, at this point, I'm just going to listen to my body. Fasting was really easy. I maintained my weight for about 4 weeks. As I'm doing this video, I am now at the end of the second trimester. On Friday, I will enter the 3rd trimester. So I can say the large majority of the second trimester, I was fasting. And honestly, I felt amazing. There were some days, honestly, the sickness was bad, really bad. I went back on my medication just because I could not cope. I believe I had a pass in that moment just because I was so sick and I can't remember really anything within that time, so I think I passed out. But yeah, I really want to say fasting really helped me stay focused spiritually, and I feel like it was God-led, because otherwise I just had the grace and I could not explain what was happening, so I was just walking in obedience, you know. Then those times I was also doing OMAD, so I would do 24 hours and then break and then do another 24 hours. So I was doing OMAD, and during my OMAD days, sometimes I was keto, other times I was just like, I was keto, sorry. but I want to say the large majority of the second trimester, when I was fasting, I was keto. Like I said in my first point, I did have moments of jacket potato chips and bread, and I've had a few spoons of rice, but nothing that, you know, I've had sweets, I've had all the stuff I just would not normally eat. And like I said the first time, sugar really made me ill, so I tried to avoid it as much as I could. Being keto was great. And yeah, that was it for fasting. Okay, number 3. Did I exercise? Oh, hell to the no. Okay. Let me not even lie to myself or to anybody right now. Exercise went right out the window. Even days I had energy, I was not feeling like exercising whatsoever. So I did no exercise. And I just felt like work is exercise enough for me anyway. I kind of don't really want to do anymore. I want to come home and just chill. Just saying. So no, I did not exercise. Do I miss it though? Yes, I do. Oh my goodness, I really do miss exercising. I want to go back to exercise and just feeling pumped with endorphins. You know that feeling? You know that when you've had a good workout and your muscles are throbbing and you can't walk the next day, but you know you've done what you gotta do. Yeah. I miss those days. I miss those days. I definitely can't wait postpartum. I'll definitely be exercising for sure, because I really do miss that. But now 4, just pregnancy in general. Let me just talk about this in general. Sleep. Oh my goodness. So I had a few weeks where I couldn't really sleep much. Don't know what was going on. Again, I was really listening to my body. But when the sleep hit, y'all, do you know, even my husband said, I ain't never seen you sleep like this. I said, look, this is my calling, this is my ministry. God is calling me to sleep. When I tell y'all I sleep, I can't, it's almost like first trimester type of sleep. Funny thing is, I'd sleep 14 hours, 16 hours, you know, because you can. And I wake up and I'm like, oh, I feel so tired. I feel like I need to sleep. And I'm like, girl, you just woke up. What's wrong with you? I mean, I remember at some point I was like, I'd rather sleep than eat. It was that bad. So sleep was just like, I don't know, it was another level. And I'm just like, I keep reminding myself that it's not going to be like this when the baby gets here. So I just need to kind of embrace it and you know. Then I started having hip pain. So with my second child, I had what is known as SPD. I'll write what it is down here. Symphysis pubis something. Basically is when your pelvis is in, you feel like your pelvis is gonna break in half. You feel like you're just gonna split open. Oh, and actually it wasn't as bad as bad. But my husband took me for a walk, and he took me to the biggest lake in where we live. And I don't even know how long it was. It must have been a minimum of 3-hour walk. I came back, y'all. I was crying trying to get in the car. My hips were in agony. It took me about 3 to 4 days to recover from that. My hips were just like, nah, girl, we ain't doing this to you. Now when I have energy, every now and then I try and do squats, because I'm like, I can't be having this SPD stuff. I just can't. It's so painful. Like just small things like turning in bed. So then you have to sleep with a pillow between your legs. You have to sleep with a pillow behind your back and a pillow under your bump. It's just too much. How many? It's me and my husband in the bed. How many pillows do I need? Like, it's okay. I'm not doing that. So yeah. The other thing, I've had days where I felt very, very weak. Like just generally weak. And I'm like, I don't understand. And I know people gonna come at me and be like, girl, you ain't taking vitamins. Girl, you ain't taking electrolytes. What'd you expect? But y'all, this girl right here, she lazy. Okay? I is lazy. Honestly, I'm not very good at remembering medication. I mean, even my sickness tablets, I only remember to take it when I feel really, really sick. By that point, it's a little bit too late. So it's a bit like the struggle is real. But yes, that is my update for the second trimester. Also, I've been reading 3 books. I've been reading Prayer Through Your Pregnancy. What's the other one called again? I'm going to title them in the link down below, and I'm going to leave a link down below of where I bought them. Guys, these books really have changed my mindset about the whole thing. You know, I've been watching Supernatural Childbirth. That's the other book. And Prayers and Confessions for Supernatural Childbirth. And honestly, these 3 books have been so powerful. They have been so life-changing. So I'm definitely recommend it if you're a first-time mom, second-time mom, 6th-time mom, whatever. And, you know, if you know someone who's having a baby and who's struggling mentally, emotionally, guys, I really do recommend that book. It is for me, it has been life-changing, revolutional and revelational. Okay, that, you know, it's really helps me through the pregnancy, especially the Prayer Through Your Pregnancy, because it gives you prayers every week, and it makes me pray about things that I didn't think to pray about. But you know, I'm letting God do his thing. Like with this one, I'm just like, I'm not even intervening. I'm just letting God do his thing. Like, God, do what you need to do when you need to do it. I'm not even gonna stand on the way. So that's all I got for today. If you're not following me on Instagram, why not? Because that's where it's all going down. I post all what I eat, whether keto or non-keto. I do have quite a few non-keto posts there. Yeah, I post what I eat. If I work out, I post it. When I have my epic recipe fails, like trying to bake bread, it's also on there. So follow me at Team Keto. Show some love. Don't forget to share. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And if you're struggling through pregnancy, I want you to know that God is with you. I want you to know that all will be well. And I want you to believe by faith that God, who has allowed this child to be implanted in you, has got the power to look after you and the baby. That's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video and have a good time. I will see you all in my next one.